What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports. You already know. Is salute to all y'all that's in the building right now, rocking with us. We got ourselves one epic game tonight involving Caitlin Clark. We all know what's going on with Caitlin Clark, ladies and gentlemen. They're going up against the defending WNBA champions, the New York Liberty. This should be one epic encounter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to this one, to say the least. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, they're looking to take the next step. Last season, those ladies, they definitely did what a lot of people thought that they wouldn't in Caitlin Clark's debut year. She's been nothing but spectacular. We just got to say it. I mean, a lot of people want to critique her, but she is clearly a dominant player and is looking to have one epic career for the Indiana Fever. I've been watching the Indiana Fever for a while, even dating back to Tamika Catchings. Even those days, I remember when she won a championship. Tamika Catchings was one of my favorite WNBA players. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. The things that she did on the floor, she just made it look so easy. And Caitlin Clark is just looking to just take it to the next level, as we can see it. Today is going to be good because it's going to be star-studded. When you're talking about Sabrina, when you're talking about all of them, it's just going to be just crazy. All of the stars that's on the floor, and Caitlin Clark potentially could be the one that shines the brightest, and I'm expecting to see that tonight. It's going to be interesting. We are moments away from tip-off, ladies and gentlemen. We got the New York Liberty versus the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever are home for this one. So let's see what the Liberty could do. They're 2-0. The Liberty are 2-1. So clearly they're looking to, keep it going. Let's see if Indiana can win this game, because this will be a big game. They're going to need a lot. You got Jaquel Jones out there for New York. We all know what she could do. She could stretch it to the three-point range. She dominates on the inside. So you talk about a woman that could do everything. That's what I see from Jaquel Jones. We're going to see it, later on, in a few moments. Like I said, we are moments away from tip-off. We got the New York Liberty live, versus the Indiana Fever, the WNBA champion, New York Liberty. This is going to be a good, epic encounter, and big-time game. Put your picks down on who you got. It's not too late to put who you got in this game. What is the Fever's chances? That's what it's gonna be. What it's all about. And I want to talk to you about the Liberty and the Fever. Because all of, like, I just keep letting you know, all of her games are nationally televised. Caitlin Clark's games is a movie. You got the playoffs popping off, the conference finals out there in Indiana. And it's crazy, between both of these teams, Indiana's just smacking up the Liberty right now. Indiana's just slapping up the Knicks. I hope the Liberty could come back and do something, but to stop the bleeding, because the Knicks fans is just going through it. But Caitlin Clark, like I said, she potentially is going to just screw all of that up. We got to look out for all of this. Breanna Stewart ain't nothing to fool around with. How do you see that? All of these women are not feeling Caitlin Clark. Let's stop acting like Caitlin Clark got a bunch of friends running around the WNBA landscape, because that's just not the case, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of, hoopla, and the New York Liberty is going to be looking to take them out. Caitlin Clark is going to have a big-time game tonight, and I'm expecting that. What do you think she's going to score? Put your points down in the chat as well. Do you think she's going for 10, 20, 30? What is it going to be? Is it going to be Miss Triple Dub? Caitlin Clark likes to play with Miss Triple Dub. So it is a lot happening, potentially in this game. I'm very excited for this. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they're going to have to be big time tonight. Aaliyah Boston, we all know that 1-2 punch is proven to be something special, and then everything they got with Kelsey Mitchell, they got some talent of their own. I know that we look at Sabrina, we look at Jaquel Jones, Brianna Stewart, we look at these women as just these this phenomenal trio, but the Liberty has something brewing. They got a young, of course, you got a veteran in Mitchell. They got a nice blend over there with the Indiana Fever, and we can see it tonight going up against the defending champs. Brianna Stewart is averaging 18 points per game and 5 rebounds already in 2 games. So you already see the level that she's taking it to. The Stars are taking the floor right now. You know, y'all let me know y'all thoughts what they've been getting from Cunnington. For the Liberty, she stepped up big time. We all know Sandy Badalo. Pardon me. This is her 4th season as the WNBA coach. We got Stephanie White, 3rd season as Indiana head coach. Let's see what she could do. In this game. This is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. It's Flight Sports. Put your picks down in the chat. Do you have the Indiana Fever? We got Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hall, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston. We got Natasha Cloud, Sabrina Ionescu, Lionel. We got Brianna Stewart and Jaquel Jones. That's Fee-Bitch. So it's going to be pretty crazy to see what they do out there. It's going to be an interesting game. Here we go. We got Jaquel Jones and Aaliyah Boston tipping it off. And we are tipped off right now in Indiana. We got Brianna Stewart with the rock. Brianna Stewart kicks it out. Here we go. The New York Liberty, the defending WNBA champions, are looking to do damage tonight. Let's see if they could do that. Only time will tell. Here we go. Here comes Natasha Howard. The Liberty is on the board, 2-zip. They just coming off of a win off the Atlanta Dream. Here comes Caitlin Clark. They dump it out to Howard. Aaliyah Boston just scores it. So it's a tie game, 2 up. 2 up right now with Indiana and New York. Here comes the New York Liberty. Kelsey Mitchell playing intense defense. We all know what she brings. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina has the rock. Sabrina kicks it to Jaquel Jones. Jaquel Jones scores it. It's 4-2, New York. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bringing the ball up the floor. Here comes a screen with Aaliyah Boston. She waves off the screen. Look like she wants an isolation. She's flattening out the defense. She traveled. They ain't calling. They kicked it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston with the mid-range, and that's money. Indiana, 4 up. Give Indiana credit. They're playing good right now against these champs. Here comes Brianna Stewart putting the moves on, going all the way to the cup, making it look easy. The Liberty, there ain't nothing to fool around with. Brianna Stewart hit her with the massive pump fake. Howard got to be on point. Here come the Liberty. Here comes Jaquel Jones. Sabrina has it. Sabrina with the floater, and she missed it. You better look out for the New York Liberty tonight. This is going to be a tough game for Indiana. But Kelsey Mitchell goes up, and she scores it. So big-time play. We got a tie game. It's 6 up. Here comes Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart bringing the ball up the floor. They pushing it up with pace, screen and roll. Here comes the Liberty. Brianna Stewart posting up on Howard. They kick it to Jaquel Jones. Jaquel Jones scores it over Howard and one. Oh, man, Jaquel Jones is out here eating. We're going to have to figure something out. What the hell is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Flight Sports. Kelsey Mitchell with a big-time bucket. There comes the New York Liberty, man. The Liberty, the Fever better wake up. The champions, they ain't coming out here to play around. They're not playing around with us tonight. Only time will tell. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bringing the ball up the floor. She got a screen coming with Lexi. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. It looked like it was a turnover. Indiana Fever turnover. A miscommunication between Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. That's crazy. Here comes Breonna Stewart. They kick it out to Jacquel Jones for three. Off. Rebounded by Caitlin Clark. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bringing the ball up the floor, crossing half court, met by Breonna Stewart. Caitlin Clark throws it up and she scores it and one. Caitlin Clark with the and one bucket. Look out for the Indiana Fever right now. They're not playing no games against these champs. They're looking to take them out. How big of a W would this be for the Indiana Fever? Caitlin Clark on the floor with these 3 stars for the Liberty, and she's looking to shine the brightest. Let's see what happens. This season, Caitlin Clark is averaging 19 points per game, 9 assists, and what was it in the steal? God damn. That's what I'm saying. You see these numbers? You know, it's 9-8 right now. Big time free throw. Here comes Sabrina, met by Lexi. You know, here comes the defense by Lexi Hall, playing good defense, 94 feet. They kick it to Jacquel Jones. Jacquel Jones nearly turns it over. You know, the New York Liberty, they got to wake up out there. You know, and I'm telling you, Indiana going up against the champs, this is not going to be, you know, an easy game, to say the least at all. You know, it's 8-9 right now. Let's see what happens in this game. You know, it's Flight Sports TV. You know, I'm gonna give you the stat lines right now for the people that's just joining us because the Liberty is up. It's 10-9. You know, you got Jacquel Jones out there eating with 6 points. Breonna Stewart with 4. So that's massive, you know, to say the least. You know, we definitely have to wake up out there. Aaliyah Boston tonight, you know, 4 points. Kelsey Mitchell with 2. Caitlin Clark already on the board, you know, with 4 big buckets. Well, I mean, with 3 big buckets. So that's what you want to see, you know, from your stars early on in this game. You know, especially going up against the defending WNBA champions. We all know it's not going to be easy, you know, in a situation like that, you know, at all. You know, it's 10-11. You know, right now it's 5. I got 5:44 to go, you know, in this game. Right now on the floor, you got Sabrina. You know, obviously you got, you know, Caitlin picking up Sabrina. That's gonna be an interesting matchup between Caitlin Clark and Sabrina. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat, you know, on that matchup. Phoebus just picked up a foul. Phoebus is all on Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark crossing half court. She dumps it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston scores it. Big time bucket for Aaliyah Boston. They're kicking out to Jacquel Jones. We got a late whistle and Natasha Clouds going to the line. Kelsey Mitchell can't believe it. Kelsey Mitchell can't believe it. We got 2 shots coming for Howard. I mean for Natasha Cloud. The New York Liberty got a lot of talent out there as Cloud is going to the line for 2. You know, y'all let me know your thoughts on who y'all think is going to win this game. You know, it's going to be very tough, you know, for the Fever to defeat these champions because we all know they're looking to possibly do it again. You know, it's not just a one-off. You know, they're not looking to just have some kind of one-off. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. It's Flight Sports TV. It's not too late to put your picks down. Do you have Caitlin Clark? Do you have the New York Liberty? You know, like I said, a lot of people want to see, you know, people want to see the Fever lose, but people also want to see the Fever successful. You know, obviously, it's just one big narrative against the Indiana Fever, but like I said, they have supporters. So I just want to point that out to the people, ladies and gentlemen. People do rock with the Fever. Y'all let me know, do y'all do? You know, because if you do, make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button because we're going to be bringing some content to the people involved in the Fever. You already know. Right now it's 14-13. The Fever is still trying to make a game out of this. Jacquel Jones still with 6. Breonna Stewart with 6. So it's all y'all in the chat right now. We got the New York Liberty live. I'm coming back with it, ladies and gentlemen. We had some technical difficulties. Flight Sports. Salute to all y'all that's rocking with us. Make sure you hit the like button. We're coming back from commercial break. Let's see what happens here, in this game. So you got the defending champions. They ain't coming out to play no games. It's not too late to put your picks down in the chat. Who you got? Do you got the Fever? Or do you have the Liberty? This is gonna be a big time game. Here we go. We got Bonner in the game. Mid-range jumper for Bonner. Rebounded by Jacquel Jones. Here comes the Liberty. Jacquel Jones looking for Breonna Stewart. Looked like it was a foul there. Bonner just fouled. She's struggling looking for answers. Phoebe's got a second foul. She playing real physical there. Got to make some substitutions. It's like Cunningham coming in the game. Cunningham, she got good energy. Here comes Breonna Stewart, picked up by Bonner. Breonna Stewart all the way to the cup, and she's fouled. She's going to the line for two. You know they're gonna blow the whistle, for Breonna Stewart. So they got to be real careful out there. It's 14-13. Breonna Stewart going to the free throw line. This should be a big time game. It's 14-13 right now. Breonna Stewart at the free throw line, and that's good. 15-13. Stewart scores it. 16-13. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell crossing half court. The Liberty, they're playing ferocious defense out there. Are they looking to run up the score? They have to be very careful. Kelsey Mitchell going all the way to the cup, and she missed it. Breonna Stewart, she gets the rebound. Bonner is on Stewart. Breonna Stewart kicks it out. She going post up. Sabrina for three, and that's money. Sabrina Ionescu hits a big time 3-point shot. 13-19 Liberty. Kelsey Mitchell kicks it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston back to Bonner. Bonner pump fakes a three. Bonner gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston scores it right over Breonna Stewart. It's 19-15. 3 minutes to go in the first. Here comes Breonna Stewart. Breonna Stewart has it. She nearly loses it. Sabrina has the rock. Sabrina shaking and baking. Sabrina got Aaliyah Boston on a step back three, and it's money. So Sabrina, back to back threes. She's getting hot and she's smiling. It's 22-15. Let's see what happens. Oh, Caitlin Clark. She nearly loses it. Natasha Cloud all over Caitlin Clark, and she lost the ball. Here comes Breonna Stewart. Breonna Stewart crossing half court back to Jaquel Jones. Breonna Stewart just looked like she knocked over Cunningham. It looked like they called the foul on Cunningham. They gave Stewart that. In any event, they would have definitely gave that play to Indiana. It seemed like they giving all of the, fair shares to the Liberty tonight for whatever reason. Obviously they're the champs. There's a lot of stars. It don't look like Cunningham is gonna win a call over Breonna Stewart. Breonna Stewart is going to the line. It's 22-15. Right now it's 23-15. Well, it's 22 still. Breonna Stewart just missed a free throw. That's unusual. Phoebus was that? No, Natasha Cloud looked like she's going to the bench. Breonna Stewart, 8 points, 3 or 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 9 points. It's 23-15. Liberty, here comes Cunningham. Cunningham has it. Caitlin Clark is still out there. Caitlin Clark with the rock. Caitlin Clark going all the way to the cup, and she scores it. And one. It's 23-17. The Fever looking to still stay in this. They huddling up out there. The Liberty, they're trying to step on the gas, but, give credit to Caitlin Clark with that and one. That was a foul. Big play from Caitlin Clark. It's 23-17, 23-18. Here comes Sabrina, picked up by Lexi Hall. Screen with Jaquel Jones. Sabrina putting the moves on. Caitlin Clark, 6 points, 4 rebounds, but she got 4 turnovers. That's not good. Jaquel Jones all the way to the cup, and that's money. It's 25-18. Here comes Caitlin Clark. She dumps it out to, what was that, Lexi Hall, and she scores it. Oh, the Liberty with a steal. Lexi Hall. Wow, big time 3, back to back. She got Lexi Hall with a big time 2, and then the big time 3. The Indiana Fever is down by 2. It's 25-23 right now. Here comes Sabrina Ionescu. She's going all the way to the cup. Sabrina Ionescu has it. It's 25-23. 1:30 to go in the first quarter. It's a crazy game going on right now. It's 25-23. Sabrina, big time free throw. 26-23. The Fever, they got to wake up out there. It's not too late to put down the picks who you got in this game. Do you have the Liberty or do you have the Fever? Let's talk. Sabrina, another free throw. It's 27-23. Here we go. Cunningham, bringing the ball up the floor, crossing half court. She gives it to Caitlin Clark. And ferocious defense. They double team it. Caitlin Clark and Leah Boston has it. And Leah Boston makes them pay. It's 25-27. Here comes Sabrina. Anescu met by Lexi Hall. Give credit to Lexi Hall too, man. She definitely alleviates the pressure off of the stars of Indiana and Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin and stuff like that. She makes winning plays. And Lexi Hall is definitely, I bet, pissing off the New York Liberty, who thought they was just gonna run the scoreboard up off. But those two crucial plays brought them, to where they at now. Just right and striking. This the Liberty, they probably feel like they should be up 15 or something right now. What was that? Well, Gardner, 2 fouls, 0 points. Here come Montes. Montes coming in the game. And the Indiana Fever making some adjustments. Give them props. Give Indiana props. Here comes Breonna Stewart. Indiana took the lead. Indiana takes the lead. Indiana just fouled the Liberty. Caitlin Clark is searching, looking for answers. She's pissed. Cunningham with a big three. Puts the Liberty up. I'm going to put the Fever up. Montes and Caitlin Clark having some conversations. It's a good game right now. It's 27-28. Who will prevail is the question. Breonna Stewart, big time free throw. It's a big time game. Salute to everybody in the chat right now. Do you have Caitlin Clark? Do you have Sabrina? Talk to me. Breonna Stewart, missed free throw. And the Liberty, they turned it over. It's a tie game, 28-all. This would be tremendous if the Fever could walk away with the lead in this quarter. Breonna Stewart already 10 quick buckets, 2 early rebounds. So clearly the stars came to play tonight. And we knew that. We knew this was going to be the case, and we seen it firsthand. Caitlin Clark. Look like it's a miscommunication there between the Liberty. They got to wake up out there. It's pretty physical. 6 points, 6 assists, 4 turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers getting stockpiled right now. Should we be concerned about the turnovers, from Caitlin Clark? What are your thoughts about that? How do we handle that? It's Flight Sports. Salute to all y'all that's in the chat right now. Here we go. Here comes Breonna Stewart. Breonna Stewart with the rock. It's 28-29. It's a big time game coming right now. It's not too late to put who you got in this game. Caitlin Clark, I think she picked up another foul. So the Liberty, they look like they're gonna walk away with the lead, but just narrow. A 1 point narrow lead. That's nothing. It's 30-29 ending the first quarter. So this is what you want to see. If you are a Fever fan, you got to feel good about yourself, because as the way that the Liberty came out, they came out very tough. We got to credit, Lexi Hull and obviously Sophie Cunningham. I think that they came in the game and gave a massive lift, to the Indiana Fever. They put the Fever in position, to where they probably didn't think they would be. We seeing it firsthand. So salute to everybody that's in the chat right now. Cunningham with a big three. You had Lexi Hall, put up two, early, a big putback, and then picked up they got a steal, and then they kicked it out to her for a three. So those kind of plays, man, that's gonna take you, your team, to another level. And we seeing it firsthand. So y'all better look out for the Liberty and the Fever. This game is going to be crazy. I think it's going to come down to the wire. I would be shocked if it didn't, to say the least. This is a good game. We're in the midst of a commercial break right now. The Indiana Fever, man, they're a good team. They got a nice collection of people. What do you think that they're missing? Who's missing, for the Fever? That's a good question. You know, who do you think is missing? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. It's Flight Sports TV. Yeah, it was, we're at the end of the first quarter, headed into the second quarter. We're still in the midst of a break. It's timeout, commercial break, headed into the second quarter. You know, Sabrina and these girls, they're pretty good. And it's gonna be a good test for Caitlin Clark. She usually elevates her game in moments like this, and I'm expecting no different today. Uh, shout out to all y'all that's in the chat. It's the WNBA, man. Another team that I'm excited about, and they just played them. It was the Atlanta Dream. I really think the Atlanta Dream is a team that we don't need to sleep on, even though that they just beat them. I think if they get everything situated, I think they could be pretty competitive. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. You know, um, Sabrina surpassed Becky Hammond, fourth place on the Liberty scoring list. Here we go. Sabrina with the rock. Sabrina Sabrina on the bench. They just showed some of her clips. They got Fenty Beauty. What are they sponsored by? Savage Fenty? I always wanted to know that. What the hell is going on with them? Here we go. It's that Cunningham with the rock. Cunningham has it. They kick it out to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has the rock. They dump it out to Bonner. Bonner with it, going all the way to the cup. She's stripped by Natasha Cloud. And she talking crazy. She's stripped and then she barking. Bonner got to wake up. A lot of people been critical on Bonner. People expecting a little bit more. Oh, here comes, who's that? Oh, it was Cunningham. Oh, Bonner with a steal. Let's go. All right, Bonner's going to the line for two, looking to take the lead. But it started with Cunningham and the energy. You got Montes out there with Bonner. That was a good play right there. Big rebound, good putback. Well, she makes the first free throw. We got a tie ball game, 30-30. The Fever looking to run up the score, take this lead and don't look back, ride this home crowd. If you're in the Fever, Indiana, period, their fan base is just electric. There we go. They give Indiana credit. And they got a nice crowd. That's another thing. They're riding that crowd from the Pacers too. That energy of the city in Indiana probably is just electric. It's 30-31. Indiana looking to win this game. This is gonna be a tough game to win. New York got the line. It's a tie game. Put your picks down. Who you got in this game? Who you think is gonna win? Kennedy Burke at the line, averaging 13 points this season. Montez with the rebound. Cunningham has it. She's crossing half court. Screen a roll with Bonner. Cunningham kicks it out. Cunningham moving and grooving. Cunningham all the way to the cup, and she scores it. That was a grown woman move. 31-33. Shout out Music Mindset in the building. He says Bonner 6'4" height and pump fake and a 5'6" guard. Shaking my head. Wow. Yeah. Somebody's hurt on the Liberty, like when she holding her leg. That's not good. Phoebus. Phoebus going to the bench unless she hurt her leg. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully, well, she didn't go to the back, so it might be okay. Here comes Brianna Stewart to kick it out to Sabrina Ionescu. Montez on Sabrina. It's a mismatch. Sabrina going to the cup with a floater and his money. 33-33. New York is up. Here comes Bonner. Bonner surveying the landscape. Bonner kicks it out to Caitlin. Caitlin screen the roll with Montez. Caitlin Clark nearly loses it. Caitlin Clark has it. Oh, step back. 3 ball off. Rebounded by Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud surveying the landscape. Kicks it out to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart wanted that 3. She ain't take it. The Liberty take the lead. Music says Bonner don't even know how to pick and roll. You've been real critical on Bonner. I stated that. We want to see a little bit more from Bonner. Cunningham. Oh man, Cunningham with a turnover. Cunningham and Lexi Hall has been playing well. I could acknowledge that. Bonner, I mean, I guess she's doing the best that she can. You know, of course, people want to see more, but you know, let's see. Yeah, the Liberty, they can shoot the ball. Natasha Cloud and them Sabrina. Sabrina missed the 3. Here comes Cunningham. They kick it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is out there. Bonner has it. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell going all the way to the cup, and she's fouled. It's a Sophia Baller. She third in all-time scoring. Yeah. Yeah, Sophie is the truth. She been cooking. Look like Phoebus is hurt. It's a crazy game. Kelsey Mitchell missed it. Here comes Cloud. Cloud. Cloud about to bring the ball up. I mean, they gotta wake up. Indiana gonna blow this game. Cause you just can feel that New York they can go on a surge at any second. Natasha Cloud, Leah Boston trying to do what they can, but I'm telling you right now, they can't do nothing with Jaquel Jones. Jones is a problem. She can shoot threes. She's just unstoppable in the paint. She like the best big woman in the league. There we go. Cloud, three ball, money. Natasha Cloud. That's crazy. What a crazy game. Music says, told you it was gonna be a problem for Fever. They gotta definitely wake up. I think that's a fact. Because Sydney Colson should be what Cloud is. She's not. That's key. We gotta see a little bit more, but I mean it's not over. Is it going in the favor of the Liberty completely? No, but I mean of the Fever, no. But I mean it's a long game, so you gotta trust the process. It's gonna be a crazy 6:36 to go. In this game. Um, music says Sydney Colson should be but I mean it is what it is. Fever got a nice squad though. You can't always worry about what you don't got and this and that. You gotta be happy with what you do have. And it's definitely something now. We're in the midst of a commercial break right now. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Music Mindset in the chat. It's 41-34. You have Sophie Cunningham with 5 points. Bonner 2 points. Caitlin Clark 7 points. 6 assists. I think that's key. Lexi Hall 7 points. Kelsey Mitchell 3. Aaliyah Boston 10. So it's been a good game. Says I know what my eyes see. I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna be a long game. Let's see if the Fever can win. And hand them the Liberty their first loss. But I mean, the three ball making, I mean, that's going to be a problem. They're going to have to run New York off the 3-point line because the Liberty, they're just killing them. We're in the midst of a commercial break. WNBA action, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Shout out Music Mindset. Keeping the chat active. You already know what it is. There's a lot going on in the WNBA landscape. There's a lot going on. Tyrese Halliburton is in attendance. We all know Tyrese Halliburton is just torching the New York Knicks right now. I know he's just happy to be home in Indiana. This guy courtside too. This don't make sense. It's 41-34. Here we go. Cunningham has it. They kick it back. Cunningham to Natasha Howard. Uh, we got Sabrina Ionescu out there. They kick it out to. Oh, here comes Natasha Howard. They got Kelsey Mitchell with the rock. Kelsey Mitchell has it. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball picked up by Sabrina Ionescu to. They kick it out to Lexi Hall. Couldn't convert it. They're going back. It's 43-34. Natasha Cloud to Jacquel Jones. Jacquel Jones putting the moves on as a mismatch here with Kelsey Mitchell. Natasha Cloud is just torching the Indiana Fever. It's 46-34. So it's 48-34. The Indiana Fever is just they're gonna get ran the hell out the building if they don't wake their ass up. Natasha Cloud and they got hot. Music Mindset says Liberty too smart, too much fire. Yeah, well they the champions, so you had to know, what they're gonna be bringing to the table. Kelsey Mitchell operating on the baseline. Kelsey Mitchell for three. Money. Kelsey Mitchell pushes, trying to cut into this lead. It's 49-37. Sabrina Ionescu scores it. It's 51-37. Here comes Caitlin Clark crossing half court. Screen and roll. Natasha Howard. They kick it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston surveying the landscape. Kelsey Mitchell operating on the baseline. Picked up by Jacquel Jones. Kelsey Mitchell, step back three ball. Kelsey off, rebounded. We got an over the back foul from Natasha Cloud. It's 51-37. 51-39. Brianna Stewart with the ball. Brianna Stewart has it. Screen and roll. They kick it out to Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud just she slapped the hell out of Kelsey Mitchell. Natasha Cloud all the way to the cup, and she scores it. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark crossing half court. They dump it out. The ball kicks off the foot. It's 53-39. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell just, coming alive. Mindset says Stephanie White too smart for her own good, man. Well, let's see. I mean, the Fever. Well, we all knew that the Fever. They was not going to be the favorites. Sabrina back to Cloud. Back to Natasha Cloud for three again. Off. Rebounded by Howard. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell going all the way to the cup, and she's going and she scores it. It's 41-53. Here comes Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina crossing half court, gives it to Breonna Stewart for a top of the key three, and that's off. Rebounded by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has it. Caitlin Clark going all the way to the cup. And Malia Boston saves it with the putback. It's 53-43. We got a commercial break right now. The Indiana Fever, they got to close this half out. The best bet for them is to try to cut it to at least 5. You don't want to be, have this a double digit game. If they could cut it to single digits going into halftime, I think that's a pretty good ordeal for them. So only time will tell. You know. Who y'all think y'all got? Salute to all y'all that's in the chat right now. If you're new to Flight Sports, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us right now. We're bringing a lot of news, updates, and more to you. No, it's crazy. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with the Indiana Fever. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with, the New York Liberty. It's gonna be an interesting game, an interesting outing. There's a lot going on in the chat. It's not too late for Indiana to win this game either. But it's going to be a crucial 2 minutes and change going into halftime. They got to stop the bleeding here. If you're rocking with the Fever, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We're going to be bringing some news and updates. If you're watching the stream, hit the like button. Hitting the like button always helps. We're coming back from commercial break. We've got a good game going on right now between these ladies. The Fever taking on the defending WNBA champions, the New York Liberty. This should be a great game. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina crossing half court. They dump it out to Jacquel Jones. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina Ionescu scoring a roll with Jacquel Jones. Caitlin Clark for 3. That's off. Sabrina with the rock. They dump it out. Near turnover. And the ball is Indiana Fever basketball. Here comes Natasha Howard. Caitlin Clark has it. Caitlin Clark crossing half court. 10-point basketball game. They dump it out to Howard. Howard scores it. 53-45. Shut up, music. What's the music?
What it do, Flight? Flight was good.
What's the deal, man? What the hell we gonna do? You got an
Hey,
echo going on.
can you hear me? Hold on a
Yeah,
second, Flight. Hold on.
you good now? It's Caitlin Clark. She got the rock. Caitlin Clark pushing it out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me, Flight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Hey, I'm
Can you
still
hear me?
echoing. Am I still? Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, man. I don't like the way the Fever playing, man. I just really don't. Man, I've been watching this WNBA for a minute, man, and I just don't like the way they playing. I don't like their body language. I mean, even at the play I just seen where they trapped Caitlin, nobody coming to the ball. Everybody just standing way by the 3-point line. I mean, it's just goofiness, man. It's just I don't know what's going on. And Caitlin's shot, and I was telling one of my boys the other day, man, he was like, "Man, what's wrong with her shot?" Well, man, her shot is off, bro, because Stephanie is killing them in practice with this defense thing. You go on Indiana Fever website, man. This defense, and I get it. Defense wins games and win championships. I get all that, man. That's cool. But, bro, some players you just can't work them like that, man. Even at the free throw line, these girls missing free throws. Kelsey and Kayla don't be missing free throws like that, man. But that defense, you work them, you work them. It's just like this, like it's just like a boxer. A lot of people be like, man, that boxer wasn't the same, man, bro, because they be having hard sparring sessions in camps those 3 months. By the time they get to the actual fight, they already Floyd Mayweather talked about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? He say, I spar, I love sparring. Even hey, bro, even when you had old boy on your show, Floyd Schofield,
Yeah.
he was saying that, he really didn't let his son spar like that.
Right.
Because they understand, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing in sports. That's why you see so many football players get hurt in preseason. Them boys trying to get a position, they trying to get a roster spot, they trying to go blown out knees and etc. Same thing with Indiana Fever. Stephanie is grinding. She thinks she the smartest one in the room. All right. Bro, she coming to the Fever from Connecticut. I guess she played with the Fever. That's all good. But man, listen, Caitlin need players that's gonna run the floor. She has to push the ball. When I see Caitlin going in the corner like they do Lonzo Ball, bro, bro. They are point guards, and that's what people not understanding and never will understand. They are point guards. They make players better. They know how to get a bucket for themselves and put players in position to get buckets. And I see so many people podcasts and man, bro. I don't like excuses, man. And I'm a Taurus, man. I hate excuses, bro. Like honestly, Indiana can be better than what they are, way better than what they are. And they got all these high expectations. They're gonna win. Nah, bro, ain't winning no chip with this roster, man. That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I don't care what nobody say. Look, Bonner. Look, Bonner. Look your girl, Flight. Hitting the side of the goal. Third in all time scoring. Hitting the side of the goal. Shooting a 3-pointer. Man, we better cut it out, man.
Well, she getting
At
old.
some point. All right. See what I'm saying? That's the thing people were saying. She's a veteran and she's gonna lead them. Now it's like she's older. Bro, then she shouldn't be playing with the Fever, brother. She shouldn't be playing with the Fever. We need energy, man. We need, bro. We don't need no old players who can just come in the locker room and settle the locker room down and show them how to love each other. Nah, bro. Nah, man.
Yo, I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna
with
lie.
none of it,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Sabrina is a problem.
bro. That, man, listen. I was in the barber shop, man. What today is? Saturday. I was in there Wednesday, and we was in there chopping it up. And I told him, man. I said, man, the Liberty is nothing to play with, bro. They have some firepower over there. That girl Johansson that came from France. That Liberty coach doing the injustice. That girl should be playing. People better go see this girl highlights. She was the one of the first players, if not the only player, to shoot off of one leg like Dirk Nowitzki. Man, this girl can shoot a three off of one leg, man. This girl is cold blooded. She haven't even started cooking up yet, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
it was a silly foul at the end. You know, they fouled Stewart. It's more
Like, let me
like,
tell you, let me tell you what's going on, brother. And I'm keeping it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only look at sports for what it is. And I'm not
mm,
delusional. I'm not going to fantasize about sports. I can't do that. I'm not going to stress myself out about that.
right,
This is what's going on. Stephanie White is she's trying to build this chemistry with this team where everybody gets a chance to score. Everybody get a chance to run the offense. Ma'am, that's not going to work. You have the ultimate point guard, just like Chicago, just like the Pelicans had the ultimate point guard in Lonzo Ball before this kid got hurt. You saw what Chicago's record was. Zach Levine, Rozier, bro, was ball hogs. Ball hogs. They took that ball hog into the Sacramento Kings, and you see what happened. Bro, that selfishness in this league and bad coaching, it's not going to win you a championship. I don't care what nobody say. It's just not gonna win you no championship, bro. It ain't gonna win you a championship in badminton if you egotistic. It's just not gonna happen, bro. You gotta let be what it is. Lonzo is a point guard. Let it when he's healthy, let him run the point. That going sit in the corner, bro. Let me tell you something. Good thing God is good. Good thing Lonzo Ball is super talented the way he is, and this boy worked on his shot, and this boy was and can knock down threes now. Bro, can you imagine if Lonzo couldn't drop do a three ball, man? What his career would be like, bro? Can you imagine this? This kid going in the corner and can't every time they pass to him, he can't hit a three ball.
so you
That
think that's do you think that's what's going on with Caitlin Clark?
oh hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Bro, man, I've been watching Kalen since high school. I told you this. Like I watched Juju, Flanger, and all of them. I love watching the slam. I love watching them go do the one-on-ones. And I've been watching this for years. For like I ain't new to none of this, bro. I've been watching Zion and Lonzo on them since they was in high school. I've been watching all this stuff, man, on YouTube, man. I'd be interested in that when I'm in the recording studio, bro. When I'm waiting for a session or I'm just chilling, writing, I'll watch videos or whatever. And Caitlin cannot be Caitlin. Caitlin can't be Caitlin with this coach, man. She running this motion offense. And listen, I'm not saying for Caitlin to always give it to Caitlin. And even if you always give it to Caitlin, Caitlin is going to make the right plays, Flight. She's going to always make the right play. That's why this girl, Aaliyah Boston, is looking MVP-ish because Caitlin know how to get her the ball. You heard what the lady said. The announcer, she was like, Caitlin need a bucket. She know how to get it to Aaliyah Boston. Now, if the lady, the analyst know that, how the coach don't know that? I don't know, man. It's at these days, bro, it's hard to watch sports, man, because you watching something just as a regular person watching sports and you know better. You know what you're looking at, you know what you're seeing, man. And it's very frustrating to watch sports, man. I knew they was gonna have a hard time with the Liberties. I told my boys that. They was like, oh no. Then I said, man, y'all be delusional, man. Y'all be in this fantasy world, man. I like, bro, it is what it is, man. Like, it's crazy, man. Super crazy, man.
Yeah, man, you ain't bullshit, man. It's very crazy.
Serious, man. I mean, bro, it's crazy in football. It's crazy in boxing. It's crazy in women's sports. It's crazy in the NBA. Now, In the middle of the season, I told my boys, because we chop it. We would be in the barbershop, we be in the studio. We always chopping it up about sports, man. Every form of sports. And I told them, I said, man, Oklahoma City gonna be a problem, man. Oh man, it's if brothers not saying people too old, they too young. Bro, it's like it's the craziest thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's like this. It's like when these young players is playing for something, playing for a contract, staying to be on a team for a long time and not get traded because somebody want a superstar on their team. Look, Halliburton, man, he said the right thing, bro. There's like, how do y'all have this chemistry? He was like, man, it's always a heavy turnover in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Where it's trades and all that. And he said the organization did really well in keeping this team together. Let them grow together, bro. You have to let them grow together, just like with the Fever. They want to bring in all these old players. Let these young players grow together, man. Bonner is not the same. Howard knees is hurting him, bro. All right, Sidney Colson gives us nothing off the bench. Nothing. They could have just kept Erica Wheeler. It's just crazy, man. You got to give these kids time to grow together. Look, Oklahoma City Thunder. They
Right.
probably they it's a good chance they're gonna win the chip, bro.
Very good chance.
It's a very good chance. If they meet Indiana, it's gonna be something to watch, bro. It's going because Indiana is really playing. Halliburton is playing at an
Did you see
MVP
Halliburton?
mindset. Oh yeah, I watched the game, man.
No, did you see Halliburton? He courtside now.
Oh yeah, he always at the games, man. He always at Kalen game. Kalen always at his game. They very supportive of each other, man. Very supportive of each other. He was at the last Atlanta game when they played. He was there. That boy be there, man. Caitlin be at all his games. I'm sure she gonna be at the Indiana Fever game against the Knicks if they off. Very supportive of each other. Good friends, man. But bro, Oklahoma, man. Listen, Flight. You watch NBA heavy, 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 and you know that NBA heavy, 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 bro. Those players, these Hardens, these Durants, and all these guys, bro. Quit trading your young players who got potential to be great for these old players to come there and just all these ISOs, man. That ISO stuff is out of style, man. That's done. That's done, man. Play some team basketball, man. It's just like Caitlin. Kelsey bringing the ball up, Sophie bringing the ball up, bro. One thing I love about watching LaMelo Ball play is they know who to give that ball to. LaMelo not going to stand in no corner, bro. That ain't happening, man. LaMelo is like, that's not happening, bro. I'm not here for that. And the coaching staff, they know. Let LaMelo run. Let him run. He got to run this shit, man. Kalen has to run this, man, in order for them to be successful. Setting picks and man, that's goofy, man. It's whack. I don't even look right, man.
What you think is gonna happen in this game with the Liberty, man? Because it looked like they got their hands full.
Man, Liberty going. I could be wrong, but from what history telling me, man, Liberty gonna probably pull this off, man. They gonna pull this off. They gonna pull this off. They too deep. Their bench is too deep with young players who believe. You got to remember they playing with Anescu and old girl, I forget her name, came from UConn. This girl's some veterans, man, and look, the girl Sabali, I don't think she haven't even played yet, coming off the bench. Her sister played with the Mercury. That girl can hoop, man. And that girl Johansson, I think her name is Johansson, shoot those threes from France. Played with Gabby Williams out there. Man, this girl is fire, man. She start heating up, it's over. Stephanie need to come out this halftime with the mindset of letting Caitlin run this point, letting her do what she do. Get this ball to Leah, get her some N1s. Bonner needs to start coming off the bench, man. Bonner giving us nothing, man. Nothing. Nothing. I seen Stephanie did a video on the Fever website. She was praising each player and this and that. Man, you don't do nothing like that, man. That's whack as a coach. Man, you Bonner, her defense. She's a fouling machine, man. That lady, she's stuck in mud, man. Like, bro, she already, what I'm saying, she's thin. So you got to play up, bro. You got to, I don't know, man. This is crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They ain't winning this game today, though. I do know that. They ain't winning this game today. I don't see it. I might be wrong, but
How
nah.
how good is Jacquel Jones?
Really good. In anything you do in life, like I don't care if you work at McDonald's, but doing the fries at the window. When you do something with confidence, Jacquel Jones plays with confidence. She knows she's a big girl. She knows she can go inside out, but she knows she can. She can shoot the three, right? She can shoot the three ball, man.
Yes, facts.
You know what I'm saying? She plays with
She'll
great
do some
confidence.
inside too.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. Inside out, she's very versatile player, man. Very versatile, man. Very versatile, man. Man, you know what I would love to see happen, Flake? To be
What's
honest
that?
with you, man.
What's that?
And I know it's far fetched, man. But I would love to see it because, bro, it would shake up the W, and it would put a fan base there that would be unrealistic, man. It would be crazy. Watch this, man. I'd love to see, if not this year, when you can do some trades with the WNBA, or next year. I would love to see, man, Angel Reese get traded to the Indiana Fever, man, and go play with Caitlin.
I said that's looking like the storybook ended. Them being teammates.
Bro, let me tell you something. Angel Reese will never be the player that she can be without a true point guard that can get her the ball. Angel's problem is she don't have a true point guard that can push the tempo, drop step into. Go look at just one highlight of her and Caitlin in the All-Star game last year. Caitlin know how to get these bigs the ball. Everybody be Caitlin shoot the three. Yes, she know how to shoot the three. She know how to get a shot. She will shake you too, but she also know how to make these bigs shine. I would love to see, and I love to see Angel Reese in Indiana, man. I would love to see it, man. That's the only move that I would like to see made. Serious, because the Howard and Bonner should be coming off the bench. These women should not be starting, man, against these young players. That man, look, I would love to see Indiana and Atlanta in a series in the playoff. I promise you, Flight. I promise you, the Fever gonna have they're gonna have trouble with Atlanta in a playoff series. It's not gonna be easy. They're gonna be so beat up, so stressed out that when they go to their next series, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. I didn't know Jim Irsay died, man. I didn't know that man died. The owner for the Colts.
Yeah. So who's his name?
Jim Irsay, the owner for the Indianapolis Colts. They just showed it on TV.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Wow. Damn. Yeah, man. What you think about Shador, man? What you think Shador gonna do? What's gonna go on with Shador?
Yeah, I plan on putting out a Shador video later on today, so be on the lookout for it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's going to be about you know basically it's going to be about his play already, and Kevin Stefanski is praising him. So I haven't had an opportunity to get to it yet. So I'm planning on getting, like I said, I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I want to make sure that I have it consistently. I don't want to have a one off and then we don't get back to it to another month. When I launch the
Mhm.
Shador, I want to launch the Shador. So that's
Right,
what I'm
right,
trying to do. I'm not trying to one off anything.
right. So is he doing really good in camp right now though?
Yeah, yes, from reports, yeah. So I can't wait to hear to I break it down, and it's gonna be epic. We're gonna be here just along right just like we are right now. What you doing,
Yeah,
Sanders get percolating. So
yeah.
make sure y'all here. You got subscribe to Flight Sports because we're bringing up but non-stop news updates and more.
You know, I was telling me, my uncle love him some Shador, man. He love him some Deion Sanders, so he just really loved those kids. And I was telling him, and I said, man, I said Shador did really good. I said in college from JSU all the way to Colorado, but I said I think me personally, I think Shador is going to be a better pro than he was when he was in college. I just really think, I just really think he's built for the pro system, man. I just truly believe that in my heart.
I think so too. We're gonna find out. What about Caitlin? How she has transferred to the WNBA?
Oh man, break it. Shit, I mean, Flay. She came in there breaking records, and she won Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Hands down, she won it. They tried to give it to Angel Reese behind all these rebounds and this and that and all that, which was just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Caitlin came in there breaking records and still breaking records, man. Man, Caitlin went in there with ease. You know what I'm saying? She had to get acclimated, but she didn't have to get acclimated to the league. She had to get acclimated to the her teammates, where they good at what they do at, and she had to get used to all that playing with Kelsey. Kelsey high energy. She loves scoring the ball. She's a scorer. Aaliyah wanted down low. You know what I'm saying? And when Aaliyah wasn't really in that good of a shape, she's in beautiful shape this year. She wasn't in shape last year, like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Caitlyn came in there as like a beast, man. Like, man, that young lady she can ball, bro. It's fans don't love her and support her just because the color of her skin, man. They really support her because they know what they're gonna get. I see Rick Carlisle walking in the building, the coach for the Indiana Pacers. They're interviewing Stephanie White. He's walking in the back with the gray hoodie on. Rick is in the building. Caitlyn's just a beast, man. I mean, she can ball, man. And what I love about Caitlyn is she's serious about basketball flight. She's disciplined. She's committed to be the best, to be great. And that's what you want out of anybody in anything, sports, whatever. You want them to believe in their craft, believe in what they do. And you have to work. Oh, I see Sabali. She not playing. She on the bench. She must be hurt. Yeah, Caitlyn a beast.
Well, well, yeah, yours started already.
Yeah, mine just started. Yeah, but I'm gonna let you call it. I ain't messing with it like that.
No, you go. Um,
'Cause, yeah, cause
but
I'm hard on sports, man. I get talking crazy, man. Oh, yo, Lexi hit the three. They coming out with the three. Nice place, Stephanie. I'll give it a nice place coming out of the halftime. Nice play to run. Beautiful play to run.
right, yeah, I'm a little ways behind today on the CBS. This game is on CBS.
Yeah, and Nescu, man, she's a problem, man.
Hmm.
Nescu is a for real problem, man. She can ball, man.
The way she do them step backs.
Man. But
But why
Flay,
she don't get the love like Caitlyn?
with like Kayla,
Yeah, because Sabrina's a hell of a shooter too.
check this out. Her fan base didn't follow her from college.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it all boils down to. You know that, right?
okay.
Is that their fan base just followed them from college.
Mm,
I mean, bro, if you play for the say for instance you play for the Liberty, you can't expect nobody from LA to love you. You know what I'm saying? You can't
right.
expect it. You got to have a fan base that's gonna follow you and support you, bro.
Hmm.
But and you would think Sabrina would get that love because, bro, she was working out with Kobe at the Mamba facility, man.
Yes.
Kobe had
Kobe
mad love,
stamped
huh?
it.
Yeah, and I like Sabrina. You know what I'm saying? Before Kaylin got there, I was watching Sabrina. Heavy.
Heavy. In
You
the
know what I'm
New York
saying?
market. In New York.
Yeah.
She got her shoes popping though. Um, I'm a little behind you, but I got Sabrina taking what's that Lexi off the dribble.
Hmm.
Um, I got Natasha Howard pushing up with pace. In
Sabrina,
New
I
York.
didn't know Sabrina have a shoe.
Who?
Sabrina, she has a shoe.
Yeah,
I didn't know she had a shoe.
Brandon had a shoe.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. Jacquel Jones. She going to the line for two. So you think that eventually, um, what's her name? Damn, Angel Reese is gonna get traded.
Oh, I would love to see it, man. I would love to see it. I would
Mm,
love to see it, but not just traded anywhere though. She has to be traded to a point guard,
mm,
somebody who has a point guard
mhm.
that know how to get that young lady the ball. And if they don't trade her, then after the season, bro, she has to go work out with Akeem Olajuwon in Houston. It's a must.
Right.
She has to go work out with Akeem Olajuwon in Houston, bro. She has to work on her game, her offensive game. Because, bro, when you get that many rebounds, bro, that girl should be getting those rebounds and doing a fake to the left or right, a pump fake. And come on, man. Come on, man. You know, I'm at this point, man. I honestly, I'm really starting to just feel bad for Angel, bro. To be honest with you, I'm really starting to feel bad for her, man. Like, you know, I know she the Barbie and she confident, but man, as every game go by this year and every year pass, they gonna get harder and harder on them, man. Harder and harder on them, man. You
So,
think you think she can force a trade?
I'm pretty sure. All she gotta do is sign one out. Man, that'll do it. Start making shit nasty up there. I want to compete. I'm not able to compete here.
Like
Uh,
say start making it nasty up there.
yeah, yeah, Paul. Yeah, yeah. We got let's go. We got Jacquel Jones with it. Like, here comes Caitlin, picked up by Sabrina. Screen with Howard, Lexi with it, going all the way to the cup, and Lexi missed it. Howard,
Damn, Caitlin, bad pass.
boy. Yeah, so it's just a crazy play right now. I mean, the fever not out of this. You know, you got some time. It's not over. It's not over at all.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's a lot of time left to play. But I do
Whole
know
lot of
when
time.
when you play against the champions, man, and when those I'm telling you, when those girls get to heating up, man, you know, hey man, on that school and them girls wasn't trash in college, man. You know, them girls was they was the ones, bro. They know how to win. You know, and I mean, Caitlin, they gonna have to really be focused, man. Really be focused, dialed in, like they say. Really
Yeah,
dialed in.
it's a dialed in. Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to be. Here
Oh,
comes.
look at these late fouls, man. Look at these late fouls, man. Look at these late fouls. Man, they got some of the worst refs in the world in that league, man.
Let me see. Man.
Man, Howard is stuck in the mud, man.
Yeah,
She can't do nothing with Stewart, man.
yeah. Cloud just knocking down three after three after three.
Yeah,
Shit just raining.
yeah. No. They can't do nothing with Brianna Stewart, man.
Nothing.
The only one can handle Brianna Stewart is Asia, man. That's the only one can give that girl the business, bro. The only one I've ever seen. And
Asia,
maybe Alyssa Thomas. But
Asia
everybody
Wilson.
else, yeah, oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Because the thing is this, the only way to slow Brianna down is to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make her play defense.
word.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make her play defense, bro. But if she playing against trash, somebody who ain't all that, oh, man, that girl, she gonna have her way, man.
Yeah, she too good off the dribble, everything.
Yeah,
She a
definitely.
beast.
Like,
Um,
what you think about the Roach and Tank rematch coming up in August?
uh, I think Tank gonna knock his ass out.
He better,
Yeah,
bro. He better, man.
we got a
We can't
commercial
do.
break.
He got to,
What's
bro. When he beat him, he got to beat him decisively. It can't go into no trilogy, bro. Can't do that, man. Can't do that, man. That boy Roach been on a media tens, man. He been on everybody's big podcasts. He ain't been on everybody's stuff, man. Just
Mhm.
because he had a close fight with Tank, that's crazy, man.
Sometimes that's all you need to get your name out there. You know,
Yeah,
you know what he got to do now. He got to win. So clearly, Tank not afraid. So he took the rematch. So he wasn't that concerning.
the only thing about Roach is I think he did it wrong. I think he did it wrong. His PR people, even if he even have a PR person, they did it wrong because okay, you had a close fight with Tank. Everybody wants you on their show, but now it's time for you to say. He should have said, "Look, man, if I get the rematch, cool. I would love a rematch because I know I can beat him, and I think I won the last fight. But at the end of the day, it's other people out there that I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? There's other people like the Shakurs. You know, these boys got to quit being lovey dovey out there, man. My
I agree
God,
with you.
you know what I'm saying? Like they gotta Tank and everybody want to fight Tank, man. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's crazy what's going on right now.
Man, it's crazy. You see, Davis. Davis want all the smoke with everybody. Davis don't want to play buddy buddy and lovey dovey no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This boy want the smoke, man, with everybody. Flight, let me get this. I'll be back home with you.
Uh, uh,
All right,
appreciate you.
all right, brother.
Uh, Shout out to Music Mindset in the chat. We're in the midst of a commercial break. Sabrina Nescu, 17 early points, going ape shit. Just going off, showing her vision, taking everybody off the dribble, everything. I'm coming back from commercial. Here we go. Here comes Aaliyah Boston, kicks it out to Lexi, and Lexi scores it. 61-57. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina dumps it out to Jacquel Jones. Jacquel Jones kicks it out to Sabrina. And there goes a screen, a moving screen. What the hell? Series of silly mistakes there. Jacquel Jones called for a moving screen. Three fouls, 12 points, 6 rebounds for Jacquel Jones. Indiana Fever, they're literally right in striking distance of this game. They're challenging that call right now, Jack. Well, I gotta get my charger real quick. Si- 61-57. The challenge was unsuccessful for Jacquel Jones. So not so fast. The Indiana Fever will have the ball. How do you think the way the Indiana Fever have been, faring in this game? I feel like they've been doing a better job, against the Liberty. It look like they've been bringing their A game against these top-notch teams. Natasha Cloud all over Caitlin Clark. There we go. Caitlin Clark has the ball picked up by Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud gives it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell kicks it out to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark screen with Aaliyah Boston. She kicks it out to Boston. Boston with a floater, and Boston makes it. 61-59. Good play by Aaliyah Boston. Here comes Natasha Cloud. Aaliyah Boston, 21 points, 10 of 11 from the field. You can't tell me she ain't playing good. Cloud all the way to the cup. 63-59. Caitlin Clark with it. Crazy game going right now. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell all the way to the cup. That's good. Good play from Kelsey. 63-61. Here comes Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart has it. Brianna putting the moves on. Jacqueline Jones missed it. Sabrina kicks it out. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina on the way to the cup. And Sabrina scores it. Here comes Caitlin. Caitlin Clark putting the moves on. Caitlin Clark gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell screen and roll with Aaliyah Boston to Caitlin Clark from deep. It's off. Oh, 65-61. 14 points for Lexi Hall, 6 of 8. Sabrina for 3. 65-62. Liberty is up. The Fever just trying to fight, scratch and claw. So it's all ass in the chat. And then Caitlin Clark just hit a 3. Well, that was Mitchell, not Caitlin Clark. There we go. Caitlin Clark with it. Oh, Caitlin Clark with the spin move. Here comes Sabrina. Brianna Stewart for 3. That's all. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark scores it. Uh-oh. The Fever take the lead. The Fever take the lead. Brianna Stewart is fouled. She's going up. Caitlin Clark at 9 points, 10 assists, and 8 turnovers. The turnovers is killing her. $66-67. Shout out to all y'all that's in the chat. Kelsey Metry kicked it to Aaliyah Boston, and Aaliyah Boston scores it. It's 68-69. Here comes Cloud. Cloud kicks it out to Jacquel Jones. They kick it out to Sabrina. Sabrina for three, and that's off. Caitlin Clark hits a three. Caitlin Clark hit a step back three. She wasn't gonna miss a nut. That wasn't gonna happen 2 games in a row. She hit a three. But what people not saying is they weren't trying to run her off the 3-point line. It's like when Caitlin Clark hit a three, it's like it fueled the whole building. Here comes Indiana. Caitlin Clark. Oh, Breonna Stewart knocked her on her ass. That was crazy. That's crazy. Here comes Cloud. Jones to Cloud. Gardner kicks it out to Cloud for three. Wide open. Off. Rebounded by Jacquel Jones. Fever basketball. Caitlin Clark. Oh! Caitlin Clark, big time three ball. Caitlin Clark cooking. Caitlin Clark cooking. And they're in trouble. She's starting to wake up from 3-point range. They didn't let her get hot. I was just about to say how good, you know. This is crazy. What the hell is going on, y'all? You know, the fever, they done took it up a notch. They got the champs on the ropes. Who would have expected this? Give credit to Caitlin Clark. She just got red hot from 3-point range. This is what she does. I think we see in the firsthand, the star potential, and she's doing all this, and they're getting physical with her too. So I know she's really pissing them off. You ain't gonna tell me. We're in the midst of a commercial break, so we're telling us in the chat. I already know what it is. It's Flight Sports. Let's see who will prevail. They definitely are putting a hurting on them right now. I think we all could acknowledge that. She got red hot. Caitlin Clark, 16 points going into the fourth quarter. She said that they playing great defense now. They playing good defense. They got to give them credit. So it's all y'all's in the chat right now. Sabrina missed floater. Here comes Howard. Caitlin Clark with it. 68-76. The Fever are putting a hurting on them right now. Let's see who will prevail in this matchup. Here comes Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston gives it out to Cunningham. Back to Boston. They kick it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell for three, and that's off. Rebounded by Boston. Back to Howard, and that's good. Uh-oh. Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, how the hell she missed that layup? That layup was crucial. They're killing them right now. The Howard scores. Uh-oh, they're running it up. They're running it up on the Liberty. The Liberty on the ropes, for real. It's looking like it's all she wrote. Who the hell would have seen this coming? Like I said, it's not looking good right now. It's looking bad, so I'm going to let you know. What can the Liberty do? You're supposed to be the defending champions, and you going out like this? It's not a good look. It's a horrible look. Shout out to everybody rocking with Flight Sports. You already know what it is. We got Caitlin Clark putting the hurting on the defending champs. Only time will tell. Who will prevail in this matchup? Will it be the Indiana Fever or will the Liberty? Are they gonna make a comeback? Only time will tell. Shout out to all y'all in the chat right now. Who will prevail in this matchup? I think that's key. Only time will tell. It's a tough game right now, especially this is gonna be a tough game for the Indiana Fever to put away, despite them looking like they got the game locked up. It's no guarantee that they will walk away with this one. If you do look at what's going on with the stats, Sabrina Ionescu with 19 points, Natasha Cloud 14, Jacquel Jones 14, Brianna Stewart with 14. They did suffer an injury in the Liberty, losing Phoebus, what she brings to the table. But tonight, Caitlin Clark, she got active from 3-point range. She hit 2 threes. One of them was an and one. If I'm not mistaken, they had 16. No, it was the end of the quarter. It wasn't the and one. One of them was the end of buzzer. It was six. She got 16 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. Lexi Hole with 15, Kelsey Mitchell with 15. Aaliyah Boston tonight is the real, person we need to talk about because she really picked it up. And here we are, Jacquel Jones with a float off one leg. We all know what she does with it. It's 70-80. Here we go. Kelsey Mitchell has the ball. Kelsey Mitchell with the rack. Kelsey Mitchell for 3, and that is off. Oh man, Indiana with a crazy miscommunication. They trying to knock the goddamn ball out their hands. Sabrina kicks it out to Jacquel Jones. Back to Sabrina, back to Jones. Oh, Jones with the turner. Oh, Jones fouled. 70-80. Good play right there from Jacquel Jones. Jacquel Jones going to the free throw line. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Jacquel Jones, big time bucket. Jones, she scores at 72-80. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it out to Boston. Boston finds Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark dumps it out. Howard with a big bucket. 72-82. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina has it. They kick it out to Brianna Stewart. Stewart. No good. Cloud. Cloud going all the way to the cup. She cuts it to 8. 74-82. Good play from Natasha Cloud. She got 16 points, 5 assists, 3 steals. Caitlin Clark is active. We all know she wasn't going to have another game missing threes. Here comes Cloud. Brianna Stewart all the way to the cup. New York is getting into this. They better wake up. Brianna Stewart is picking up Caitlin Clark. This should be an interesting encounter. Here comes Caitlin putting the moves. Oh, step back. Oh, that would have been crazy if she would have hit that over Stewart. Good pass. I'm telling you, they got to start converting these layups, man, because Caitlin Clark is giving them some good shots, and they're not finishing. That's a problem. Stewie, 76-82. Jaquan Jones, big time bucket, 78-82. Here we go. Cloud, foul Boston. That's crazy. Crazy play right now. This game is anybody's ball game. It's anybody's ball game. It's definitely not over. Who do you have? Who will prevail in this matchup? Aaliyah Boston, the red hot Aaliyah Boston. She couldn't convert right there. Here we go. Uh-oh. Sabrina kicks out to Jacquel Jones for three. Money. We got a basketball game right now. It's 81-82. 11-2 run right now for the New York Liberty. Now they got the Indiana Fever on the ropes. We all know this is a championship team. So there's a lot that goes into this. Shout out to all y'all in the chat right now. You got the Liberty versus Indiana Fever. It's definitely not too late to put your picks down. This game is definitely going on. We're in the midst of a commercial break. The Liberty, man, they are trying to fight back, scratch and claw into this game. But you got the Indiana Fever, man. It's been very tough, because Caitlin is getting active, and that's a huge issue right now. And you're seeing it firsthand as we speak. Shout out to Music Mindset in the chat. What do the Fever have to do to win this game? Because it's getting close.
Quit mixing these easy layups, Flight.
Yeah, I said that. Howard missed a big layup. Caitlin found her easy. Like, I mean, it was almost like some no look shit, like the way she threw the pass. I couldn't believe she couldn't get that one. That was cold. She just threw it up there, too.
Yeah, Kelsey gotta quit playing like she in and one, man. Like with that left leg, like she just hitting the backboard. Like sometimes she make it, sometimes. Oh, Bonner back in the game. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. You can't stand Bonner.
Oh my goodness. Man, they gotta play some defense, man, because I'm telling you, Liberty, this is their time, man. It's Brianna Stewart and Anescu and your girl Jones. Look, Jones would hit it. She hit the three. I mean, bro, like I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it, man. I don't know what Stephanie White is doing, man.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Rick Carlisle's down. We got Indiana Pace
That
royalty
was
over
that was
there.
a that was a foul. That was a foul. Leah, man. Oh man, come on, man.
We got they found Bonner. Um, they kick it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, I got a step back three ball. That's off. Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud is a problem too. She,
Yeah.
she, uh, so here comes
How many
Sabrina.
how many minutes how many minutes you at flight?
So you ahead of me today. I'm at 450. I got Jackwell Jones just hit the three. Jackwell Jones 84-82. I got Caitlin Clark kicks it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston gives it to Lexi Hall, back to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston with turnaround. Oh, Boston couldn't convert it. Here comes Sabrina. Sabrina has it.
You know, in games like this, man, it's all about the coaching.
Mm.
The players gonna be the players, but it's about the coaches making the right decisions, putting the right players in
Oh,
the right
Kelsey,
chemistry, man.
Kelsey Mitchell missed a big three. That would have been big. That would have put him up. Breonna Stewart looked like she took a shot to the ear. Stewart. Um, surveying the landscape. Here comes a screen and roll. There's a block. Burke got fouled by Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall taking a walk. She like, what the hell? Lexi Hall definitely did not approve of that call that was made by the officials.
What you thought about that shot Caitlin hit at the half, right? I mean, to go into to the fourth.
Man, I thought it was spectacular.
Yeah, it was a big, big, big shot, man.
Yeah, you need that.
Flight, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Flight. And I know I'm hard on her, but Flight Bonner don't want to be there, Flight. Bonner don't want to be in Indiana, man. I don't know why she went. What's the purpose? What's the reason? But Bonner don't want to be there, bro. She don't want to be there, man. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm big on body language, man. And that body language saying, I'm just out here, man. No, man. That ain't that ain't gonna work, bro. That is not gonna work.
It's definitely not gonna work. Here we go.
Hey, man, Caitlin, out of everybody I watched play in the WNBA, Caitlin, the only one I've seen as a point guard and the little guard from Dallas. That bro, she got some moves, man. She got some. Caitlin got some game with her, bro.
Boston
Real
just
game.
Boston just hit a big bucket. I got a tie ball game. Let's see if they can fool around to win this one. It's gonna be a big win over the defending champs. Let's go. Here comes Stewie. Stewie gives it out. Sabrina screen. Sabrina mid range money. Sabrina big time shot. Push him up too. These are the champions, so you know they're gonna have something up their sleeve. Let's see if
What's
Indiana.
your scores? Where you at, Flay?
I'm at 86, 84, 220. Caitlin Clark.
86.
I got Caitlin. Where you at?
Man, I'm at 86, 86.
Yeah, me too. 86. I got Caitlin just scored it. Um, Here goes Sabrina. Screen and roll with John Quell. Aaliyah Boston picking up. Sabrina going to the cup and she missed it, but she's fouled.
Yeah, she had the line.
That's crazy. Was that a foul?
Yeah, I mean, she a superstar. They gonna give her that foul, man.
Yeah, she is a superstar. We got to give it out.
Yeah, she deserved it. Let them rock clicks. Man, that pass, you'll see it. That pass Caitlin just threw to Aaliyah Boston, and Aaliyah Boston just missed this shot. Man, this is crazy, man. They not ready for Caitlin, man, on that court, man. They're not ready for these passes, man. Settle down, Aaliyah, and make the shot. I mean, my God, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they should win this one. Yeah, it's a series of mistakes, huh?
Jones is at the free throw line. She at the free throw line. Which way you at now, Play?
No, I don't got Jones right now. I'm at I got Caitlin Clark with it. Screen with Boston. You got me by possession.
Yeah, yeah, because it's right now it's 88-86 New York
Yeah, I got Bonner just got knocked. Yeah, I got 86-86. Bonner got knocked in the face.
with the ball, right?
Yeah,
It's 86-88 right now, man. Jeez.
yeah, it's a mess.
Flat, what your boys gonna do, man? What the Knicks gonna do, man? They gonna get them two in Indiana, or what they gonna do?
Uh, I have no idea. Just, just get the dustpan running.
Uh,
It's not looking good, man. But I will say is getting out of New York sometimes is beneficial. I believe Madison Square Garden has been becoming a hostile environment for New York. So don't be surprised if they get out of the Garden and they're able to spread their wings a little bit. So I'm anticipating a little bit of relief at this point. Shit, the Knicks playing with house money. It's over. So shit, yeah, yeah, they need to come out there and they're in Indiana. Shit, you away from the Garden, go play your heart out. And I believe Indiana, they're gonna tone it down a bit. I think that Indiana in Madison Square Garden, they just took it to another level. Now they're gonna come down to earth. They're back at the field house, so that they should play normal and not superhuman, like they've been playing. But it is what it is. Salute to all y'all that's in the chat right now. This is gonna be a crazy game. Sabrina Nescu, Brianna Stewart and company, they really put a hurting on the Indiana Fever. Let's see if they can get back in this.
yeah,
Indiana props.
Aaliyah, Aaliyah going to the line, Flight.
Yeah.
I was wondering, man, why Tim Thibodeau put Townsend in so late in the game, man. That was my only thing. I was confused about that.
Towns.
Yeah, and Carl Anthony Towns, Thibodeau put him with like 4 minutes left in the game or something. Like, I mean, what he doing? Like, I don't know, man. That looked weird. I honestly, I don't think Thibodeau want to be there. I think he ready to get up out of there, man. And I seen Jalen Brunson's daddy talking to him. He rolling his eyes. People crazy, man. I'm like, come on, man. I think Thibodeau was like, man, Jalen Brunson, let his daddy coach the team and get me somewhere else. I can get somewhere else. I can be hired somewhere else. Coaches, they come and go in the league. Oh, good pass, Kayla. Come on, Leah. Man, Leah, man. Jeez. Man, they lucky this girl didn't hit this big bucket, man. It's 88-88 on my end for flight with 40 seconds. It's counting down, man.
Yeah. You said what did you say again? Say it one more time.
It's 88-88, 36.9 seconds on my end.
Yeah. You definitely ahead of me today. We got a tie ball game. Or take it off if somebody score. Who got the rock? Caitlin got it?
Yeah, Kayla and them got it, and Stephanie called a timeout.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
you streaming? Like, what you streaming the
yeah,
game, or you watching that on cable?
no, today this is streaming.
Okay.
CBS. Usually I got I'm much more locked in, so I'm caught by possession today.
Yeah, I would love to see this this as as a finals to play the Aces, man. I love to see this.
They'll be
I
on,
would
they
love to
got
see
shit
this.
on everything. They be on Amazon. They be on this. They be on shit. They be all over the
Yeah,
place.
I seen a game yesterday on
It's on,
Ion, man.
yeah, Ion. That's they be on all these funny networks. You
Ah, man,
know,
I'm like, what the hell is an Ion, man? Like I was like, that was my first time seeing that, man.
well, they on.
Cause on my streaming thing, I got the league pass, and I went on Prime, and I was like, the game not on Prime, but it was on Ion. It pulled up on Ion, and I was like, that was crazy, man.
Right.
Kaylin taking the ball up, man. 36.9. She got Aaliyah. Kaylin got the ball. She got Jonquil Jones on her. Kaylin looked like she ready to take a one-on-one. She with the three. Caitlin missed the three, man. Damn, Caitlin. She had the mismatch, but oh, it's foul.
What happened?
Yeah, Caitlin had the mismatch with Jonquil Jones, but she missed the she went for the three, which she should have pump faked and drove it to the basket because it was a wide opening. But it's a jump ball tied. So Aaliyah and Stewart is at jump ball. All right, Caitlin. All right, Bonner got the ball. Caitlin, get the ball, Caitlin. It's 18-17's counting down, man. It's about then. Caitlin got the ball in the hand. Pass ball. Bonner. Boy, I told you Bonner soft, man. Bonner need to eat a sandwich, man, or do something, bro. Shit, that little lady, man, when you that small and you getting older, it's not good, flight. Sometimes we gotta know when to fold them, man. Like Diana Taurasi, man. That was a hard foul, though. My damn it. Natasha Cloud hit her with a hard foul, and it wasn't even for two. Look at this craziness. Man, I'm not even gonna tell you what happened, man. You gotta see this, man. Oh man, it's crazy, man. Hey man, Kelsey. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling Kelsey, man. That old N1 just throwing it up and thinking it's gonna go in, man, that's not gonna work, man. I know it's 1 second on the shot clock, but that's why they have a backboard, man. Use the backboard, man. Any other time you use it.
You gave it to Bonner. She gave it to Bonner.
Yeah, they took it out and Bonner was fouled hard and it wasn't even for she didn't even go to the line. Man, 7.6 seconds. Liberty got the ball, man. That's very dangerous, man. Very dangerous, man. With a championship team with veterans, man. Very dangerous, man, with shooters. I wouldn't be surprised John Core Jones hit something good on him, man. And guess and I think that's so disrespectful, man, when you take your best play out because you saying, oh, she's not the best defensive player on the team. Who they putting in there? Yeah, Kayla not even going in the game. Sophia, they got everybody. Kelsey, Sophia. Kelsey's not a better defensive player than Kaylin. There's no way in the world, man. No way. Kaylin got more steals than her. Bonner, Aaliyah, Lexi, Sophia, and Kelsey in the game. 7.6 seconds left on the clock. New York with the ball. Anescu taking it out, giving it Tasha. Anescu got the ball. Shook Lexi. The coach just told her, don't follow. Caitlin just told this goofy, don't follow. As they came from the boy, Lexi, man, we play some stupid basketball, man. Now she fouling this girl, a MVP type caliber player. They just told her in the timeout, do not foul. 2.9 seconds, and she fouled Anescu, who, come on, man, Anescu ain't missing these free throws. They free. You know, fool gonna take Kaylin out the game. Man, come on, man. She made one. 2.9 seconds. And that's Q at the line. She going for the last one. This is crazy. Lexi, nah. She made both of them flight. It's 90-88.
Yeah, they about to win it.
90-88.
The Fever.
Stephanie. Stephanie said, oh. Here we go again. From the last time Atlanta Dream game. Here we go again. Here go Caitlin seconds. Give it to Caitlin. Shake him, Caitlin. Pull back. Foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
She got fouled.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did they, bro? They fouled Caitlin going for a 3, and they didn't call the foul, man.
Oh my God! So he told Caitlin got screwed.
What?
Caitlin was screwed.
Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh, she hit her under the elbow.
Wow!
And then go to end. It's hard to tell from that angle. Get out of here. She hit her under her elbow. Very smart play by Natasha Cloud. Very smart. One of the smartest plays I've ever seen. One of the smartest plays I've ever seen in basketball, man. She hit her on her shooting elbow. I mean, just a quick nudge. Bro.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Man, that was a straight up foul.
I gotta get a good look at that. That was crazy.
Watch the nudge. I mean, a slight nudge right on her elbow, her shooting arm. Bro, Natasha Cloud, I'm gonna give her props. That's one of the smartest basketball plays I've ever seen since I've been watching basketball, man. Bro, it shouldn't even been this close. It shouldn't have went down to the wire. We had these girls up. And I know the game is they always say it's a game of runs. I get it. But now, man, we were playing too good. Stephanie White with these dumb subs, it's whack, man. I'm telling you, man, coaches can lose a game. Watch the replay. Watch the replay, Flight, and watch that nudge she gave.
That nudge. No, that was a crazy play right there. I'm looking at it, man. That was a foul. As I got a better look at it. Well, man, that shit is crazy.
Wow.
Give credit to the Liberty, man. Listen,
yeah.
the Indiana Fever, they fought like hell. She should have been going to the line. What would they would have called that? Would that have been on the floor, the 3, or what? That would have probably been on the floor, right?
No, that would have been for a 3 because she was going up for the shot.
She was going for the win.
Yeah. Caitlin was going, and Caitlin, she could have did way better moves to get a little open shot than that. But again, salute to Cloud, man. That was really good defense. She did foul her, but the way she nudged that right arm, her shooting arm, bro, that's a very smart play, man. I have no choice but to respect that play. That was very, very
It could have been 50-50.
Yeah.
But you got and again, I mean, it always sucks when you don't get a shot off. And if you're the Fever, you're like, God damn it, I got to get a shot off in that point. Caitlin Clark we didn't even get her look to see if she was gonna make it or miss it. So I think that's what hurts the most. If you're a Liberty, if you're a Fever fan, because you want to at least let the ball get up there and let's see what happens. Let's just see.
That's
But
right.
we didn't get to that.
Yeah, that's smart, Fred. That's right. That's definitely the case, man. At least let us get one off. We didn't even get one off, man.
You never get that. That's the most nastiest ones when you can't even get a goddamn shot off. But I mean, that's going to be the question: was Caitlin Clark fouled on that play? As I'm analyzing it, it's tough to say. Because I think it's 50-50. Because if you look at the angle, because was it a blatant slap to the arm?
No, she She just nudged it. It was right under the elbow and right towards the forearm. So she don't, what I'm saying, get that lift on that shot. But trust me, ESPN, they gonna be talking about the game, and trust me, they gonna give you a close up on it. All this afternoon, all tonight and tomorrow, they will give you a close up on it, so, and people really be able to see it. I got the DVR so I can rewind it, and and I can slow motion it, so I seen what's really happening with it. She definitely got fouled, but in when the process of when the play gone for the referees, it's really hard to see unless you slow motion it.
Yeah,
Really hard. The nudge was like real professional, man. Like,
it was real subtle.
yeah, real
Yeah,
subtle.
it looked like she was going for the ball because when I seen another angle, I was about to go blatant and say, "Yo, man, this was a foul, blatant." But I saw another angle. She caught the
Yeah,
ball too.
yeah, yeah. She
Real
Natasha
sharp.
really,
I got to see a
really,
little bit more, but
yeah.
like you said, what other things could Caitlin have done to get the ball? You had 2 seconds and change. Was it enough time for a quick screen? Do you want to bring all that, you know, collusion with more players, crowding Caitlin with 2 seconds? That's probably why they didn't call an immediate screen and roll. What else could she have done to get more
Well,
separation from Natasha Cloud?
even on the separation when he was running the play,
Right.
get to where the play is called. Get to it. That I don't, man. In basketball, I don't like subtleness. Like, bro. Like, if you notice when Michael Jordan got the ball when he hit the big shot against Cleveland that time, bro. When he went and get the ball, and his man, Michael Jordan, man. I don't even want to compare it, man. But bro, when you know you're getting the ball, you can't be settled. You have to be committed to go get the ball, man. Like I rewind it. Like I'm right here, right here. She too relaxed, way too relaxed, way too relaxed, man. She gave the defender, she gave Natasha Cloud. She let her be who she was in that moment. She let her play defense. She didn't give her nothing to respect. Nothing to respect, man. Let me rewind it again, make sure I know.
Yeah, I'm trying
Nah,
to. Yeah, I can't make sense of this one. That's just a crazy play.
man. Like, let me tell you something, Flake. And I know you're gonna be like, boy, that boy music just don't he don't let up on that girl, man. Bonner, hey man, when I want you to,
Bonner, you gonna put it on Bonner?
hey man, this is the thing, because one thing I'm gonna rewind it, I'm gonna slow motion, I'm gonna see who doing what. We all know, everybody at home, everybody in the stadium, and even the opposing team know the ball is going to Caitlin. Give her more hard screens than that, man. Give her more hard screens. You know Natasha's the best defender. You know she's gonna be on Caitlin. Bro, give me something. Let me see. Oh man, Natasha was following Caitlin the whole time. Doing nah man. Stephanie White, bro. They gotta quit acting like Stephanie White is the smartest one in the room, bro, and she not. She not, bro. She's not. She's not, man. I like greatness, man. I don't like mediocre, man. I just can't do nothing with mediocre, bro. I just can't, man. I can't, bro. I can't stand when people try to make me believe, oh, this person is this and that, and I know what my eyes telling me, man. Bro, I'm a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant fan. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant fan, and you know what type of players these boys was. Man, I'm not gonna let nobody make me believe this and that about a player. Nah, bro. You either gonna be great or bro, you gonna go sit down somewhere. Serious, man. Bro, it's going to Canaan. And then Bonner got nerve enough to look up in the ceiling like, bro, man, nah, bro. Nah, man. I hope this her last year, man. I hope this her last year, man. I'm being honest, man. Serious, man. She probably should have went to Mercury and went play with her wife out there in Phoenix out there, bro, because that ain't gonna work, bro. We need young, vibrant players, man, who want to win, man. I don't know, man. I'm thrown off by this, man. This inbounds play was the worst ever, man. Natasha had her way on the defense side. Okay, I know this ball going to Caitlin. Let me see. She holding her jersey. Number one, she telling Anescu, I got her the whole
Mm,
time. Nothing. I mean, man, this look like high school, man. Man, that's a high school play, man. Man, that's a high school play. And this is the sad part of what I don't understand, man. I mean, look at this. Look at this, dumbass. Look at Leah. She holding her hips like, man, everybody want the ball, man. Ain't that something? Everybody want the ball to score. Everybody want to be the hero. Everybody want to hit the game winner. Everybody want to be on ESPN for a whole week. Everybody want to be on the top 10 plays. Man, how about getting your number one shooter, number one player open to get a good shot for the fans, man? How about that?
that would help, wouldn't it?
Man, come on. Flight, I'm in here. You hear it. You know the game is over.
It's sickening.
I'm in here. I'm in here rewinding. I'm looking at it. Bro, it was a high school inbounds play. High school inbounds play. Body language. When they go on YouTube, hey man, check it out. Look, Kelsey. Like she just smoked a cigarette and she just chilling. Aaliyah with her hands on her hips, like, well, I'm not getting the ball. Man, this is goofiness, man. You can't be no champion with that body language, with that attitude, man. You just can't do it, Flight. Man, I'm done with basketball for the day, man. Man, I'm done with this stuff. Nah, bro. Nah, that ain't gonna work, man. Can't be no champion like that, Flake. I'm sorry, man. You just can't be no champion like that, brother. Nah. Nah, I don't know who the Fever play next. But this is a tough loss, man. You know what it's like with a loss like this against the champions, close game like this. The Fever could go on a 2-3 game losing game streak. You know that, right?
It's clearly evident. I
Like
want to
you
hope that don't happen.
no, but you listen. Neither do I. But what I'm saying is, a tough game like this, you battled hard. You was in it. You know you was up. They came back. Man, you'll go into a man. You definitely go into at least a next game. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. Second game, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. And bro, even today, I was optimistic, but I just knew in my heart New York was gonna win this game somehow, some way, because listen, whenever the Fever play, I don't care if the Fever playing against a HBCU, they gonna get a team's best shot, man, every night, every night. When they play the Connecticut Sun, I think the Connecticut Sun is like 0-4, 0-5. They gonna get the Connecticut Sun's best shot, man. That's just what it is, man. And if you're not coming out there knowing that as a team, not as a single player, but as a team, man, you can't win a chip like that, bro. You just can't win a chip like that. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. The Liberty showed them I'm the champion. Y'all got a long way to go. They showed them we the champions, man. Y'all had us up, but look, we came back. Hey man, your girl, Jonquil Jones, man, this girl, these big threes, man, she's a beast, man.
I said that. Jacqueline Jones a problem. She could shoot. She
Yeah,
can do it all.
yeah,
You
she's a
can't
beast,
do
man.
what you can't do.
She's a beast. And the crazy thing is, the coach, Stephanie, why you didn't have Bonner on Jonquil Jones, knowing she was gonna be at that 3-point line? Why you got Aaliyah there who can't get there? She's not built like that. It's just crazy to me, man. But you let the internet tell you Stephanie White. She the smartest in the room. She's a hell of a coach. Yeah, right. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh, Flight, I want to say this, bro, before I let you go, brother. Hey, man, Tom Thibodeau, if they get swept or even if they get beat, you know he's not going to be there next year, right? How Flight?
What'd you just say?
I said, before I let you go, I said, Tom Thibodeau, whether they get swept or even if they lose, you know he's not going to be there next year in New York, right?
Well, I mean if they get swept, he shouldn't be there in New York because you need some innovation. It's looking like Brunson gonna be able to hold it down. So it's not like if they let Thibodeau go, it's just gonna fall. But probably a new coach to take it to the new height, innovate the offense for something like that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you who they trying to, who if they had their way,
I
who would
like
be
Mike
who,
D'Antoni. Go
no,
ahead.
but check this out, right? I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you who they really want. Who, if those players had their way, they would have as a head coach. Isn't that Brunson's dad on that bench?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Hey, check this out. Hey man, he the
Correct.
only coach. Flight, check this out. I want you to notice the next game. He's the only coach that gets up and be pointing and doing all kind of stuff. I seen he did that, and one of the other coaches was sitting down. A brother, I don't know who he is. He used to play in the NBA though. Man, he rolled his eyes at that man, man. Don't be surprised Brunson's dad is the coach next year for the New York Knicks, man. Don't be surprised, man. We're gonna be able to come back and revisit it. But I'm not gonna be surprised, man, if he is. I'm not. But it is what it is, man. When they play again, when's the next game, like
Which one? The Knicks? They
yeah,
playing
when is the
every
next
other day. That's tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I gotta put that on my calendar. I wanna watch that game. I wanna see what's gonna transpire with this game three. Cause if Indiana mess around and pull this off, it's a wrap, man. It's definitely a wrap, man. Let me ask you this, Flight. Is Lonzo gonna be a bull next year? What's gonna happen, man?
What'd you say?
Is Lonzo gonna be a bull next year?
I don't know. As a contractually, yeah.
Well, contractual, he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That contract don't mean nothing. I think, man, by Anthony Davis and that boy, what's his name? This kid's name? Boy, it's not even superstars. I can't remember these boys' names. They sent him to the Lakers. Um, that big trade that transpired. I think that helped to get fans acclimated to other big moves, other big trades that's going to be made in the NBA. I think a lot of big moves is going to happen in the NBA. I really think so, man. We'll see though. But Flight A, man, I'm out, man.
Uh, I appreciate your
I'll be
music.
looking for that.
Shout out to
Yeah,
you
man.
for rocking with us.
Yeah, salute, man. I'll be looking out for that drop, man, on Shador, man. I can't wait for that, man.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, brother.
All right. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. This was a crazy game tonight with the Indiana Fever. They fall controversially. You know, a lot of people gonna have this or that to say, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Make sure you hit the like button. Most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. Salute to all y'all. Peace and love.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.